I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
I think I can help with that. Your wish is my command. My brother used to drink like you do, dwarf.
Fun fellow to have around then, your brother.
He could find his fun almost then. And then he would vomit on your shoes.
Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents itself, no? I offer a partnership that would benefit us both. The bartender at a local inn has overstepped his bounds. He was hired to watch one of the entrances to our den, but now seeks to extort more coin. Terrible, isn't it? A person of your influence would have no trouble convincing him to open the passage. Return to me when this is done.
They used to display the heads of traitors over that gate. I suppose my father is lucky his didn't end up there.
Hey, what are you staring at? Looking to start something? Oh, here to invest. I can't take all the... Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking up. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager... Oh, the chasm. It was really something to behold.
I like it.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one... Well, people, I suppose. Maybe even the Darkspawn. Well, of course we...
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared. We got lucky. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble? Thanks. This'll get me good and drunk at the inn. Take my mind off the trouble out there.
What if the Darkspawn come?
I shall do it.
Ah, can you smell that? It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust. But the freedom is in there too. I escaped from the tower 7 times. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me. The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end. Right. Too bad for us. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot. See? I knew. Never mind me. Now and again.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods. But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city. Yes, Warden Commander. The smugglers have us scrambling, to be honest. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
Greetings, Warden Commander.
I'm glad to see you. Some of my men said an Orlesian wouldn't care to help the people. Nice to see they were wrong. Then you should see if you can do anything to relieve... With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling... If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute... There is a smuggler doing business in the market. We haven't been able to get anything from...
Ugh. There are too many peasants making their way into the city.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere? You could say that. I've tried those, but they only stop the itching for a few hours. Right. Look, for the past few days I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink. I'm special. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
Yes? Oh, I haven't heard that line in years. Should I be flattered or afraid, I wonder? I am Wynne, from the Circle of Magi. I worked for a time with the one they called the Hero of Ferelden. And you? I am pleased to meet you, Warden Commander. I'd offer to help, but I'm afraid my presence is required elsewhere. The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further. I am sure it is nothing to be worried about. This will sort... Now, I have one of my colleagues. If you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels... Oh, who knows, rooting around in the dirt for... She has a keen interest in hobbies and eccentricities aside. Now I must take my...
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the low...
You don't always wear robes, do you?
Not when I'm late.
Oi, about time you showed up.
Nemea, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right.
It is. You You found it?
I did. What you do with that information is up to you.
Uh,
Damned right you should. You get caught in...
I suppose that requires some explanation. Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, that's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship. During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of... My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it. What's to stop the Chantry from deciding mages and the Grey Wardens are apostates too? I want to be sure they can't ever find me again. Ever. I know we're busy killing Darkspawn and all, but the... What is that smell?
Shall be done.
I think I can help with that. Ah.
Greetings, Warden Commander. You're the sort who delights in helping the common man, yes? May I direct you to the Merchants Guild's board? Folk here often need goods from far-flung... There is good coin in. If you ever feel... It is so good to see you well.
Warden Commander! Thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid... Yes. Thank you. Our caravans are being attacked. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighbouring villages have found guards torn limb from limb. We don't know for sure. Communication has been difficult. Whatever it is, it's completely crippled. Can the Grey Wardens help at all? Others start making excuses when they hear how brutal the killings have been. The Grey Warden... Oh, mate, if you can stop the killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty...
Spare anything, sir. The family farm was burned by dogs. They won't let us in.
Immediately. There was an old lady here who used to sell apples as big as my... head. I think she was a witch.
I think that's where the phylacteries are. It's probably guarded.